Welcome back, YouTube. Blaze Shadowthorn here, coming back at you with a UU match against Wojton. Probably mispronounced his name. I apologize in advance. I gotta pick my team while I'm talking. I don't have a lot of time, so what are you gonna do? But a little backstory on this match has been in the making for about 3 years, since this guy was the first guy I started watching as a PokeTuber when I was getting into competitive play myself. We were gonna battle PU back in 5th gen. I'll give you a date. This was back when the Wi-Fi Battle Finder was the thing. So it was like 3 years ago, and here we are in 6th gen making a comeback. UU, you know my team. His team is Swampert, Crobat, Hitmonchan, Rotom, Heat, Sharpedo, and Florges. So yeah. He's asking for my team, so give me a second. Mienshao, Blastoise, Chandelure, Goodra, Snorlax, and Donphan. So this Crobat's in. I am sashed, so I can safely say I fear nothing, and I'm just gonna click Stone Edge. Unless I miss. If I miss, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. So it is really risky going for a Stone Edge right off the bat, as he decides to just say Brave Bird. I was actually a little that's interesting. I wasn't sure if he wanted to click Brave Bird right off the bat, or if he wanted to play around that and go for U-turn. But the risk pays off, as I do connect my Stone Edge turn 1, and down goes his Crobat, which I'm not sure if Crobat had the potential to be a defogger, so I'm glad that thing's out of the way. Plus a fast Brave Birder, strong Brave Birder. It's like I had a Donphan to take care of that, but my Donphan is also what is it? My Donphan's like Choice Banded as well, so I didn't exactly want to bring it in here. But on this thing, I can safely bring this thing in on the only thing that carries rocks potentially on his team is Swampert. So I'm not fearing. I think I can save my Mienshao for later, as he just wants to Mach Punch me, kind of as I predicted. That actually did a lot more than I thought it was gonna do, because I am banded. Now I click Play Rough because nothing on his team can really handle Play Rough except Rotom Heat. Rotom Heat is honestly his only switch in at this point in time. Whether he's gonna make the play and go out into Rotom Heat, I don't know. And that's my dog. He's like begging for attention right now, but I'm like, no's! I'm recording a Wi-Fi battle. As he doesn't make that play, he instead goes out into the Swampert, and that takes like no damage from that. Wow, I'm really disappointed. That was Choice Banded. Choice Banded. He could Scald me. He could also get up his rocks. Either way, I feel like Blastoise is my best bet. If he Scalds me, I resist Scald. If he wants to get up rocks, I can spin them away. So I feel like that's a win-win situation for me. As he does elect to get up his rocks, that's a Mega Sharpedo on his team. That's fine. It's fair. I feel like I can safely Mega Evolve, and I want to click Water Pulse. I really want to click Water Pulse, but I'm going to go for the Rapid Spin because I cannot allow him to keep rocks up on my team, because that means I can get my Mienshao back in for another heavy hit off later on. So, back out into Florges. Interesting play. I'm going to Mega Evolve with my Blastoise as my dog continues to run around like a crazy person. Hey, you're not allowed to get up there. Down. No, not you. Other dog. Down. Down. Max. Down. Sorry about that. It takes no damage because of the leftovers recovery. That is amazing. That is truly amazing. I am gonna go out into the Binky Boy though, because this narration is just gonna be so random. I just have that feeling right now. It's like me yelling at my dogs to get off the sofa because they're not allowed on the sofa anymore. But Binky Boy is definitely the play to make. I'm feeling, just because he can eat up any special hit because he's bulky. Plus, if he drops my special attack like he did, it's not really that big of a deal because I am a physical attacker. So what I feel like going for is the Body Slam, because I feel like he might stay in. If he stays in, Body Slam will be doing a lot of damage. If he switches out, Body Slam will be doing a lot of damage to everything on his team. Plus it has that 30% chance to paralyze, which is very nice. Just look at that face, that Snorlax face, like the teeth. It's like upside down vampire fangs. It's going up instead of down. It's just like, you can't even see what I'm doing. I don't even know why I say like this, you can't see what I'm doing. But I still don't know what the ST Regiments is. I keep on meaning to Google that, see what that is, but I never did. So no, I'll have to do that later if I remember it. But it's gonna go for the Protect for scouting purposes. Fair enough. You want to gauge and see what kind of Snorlax I am. I am actually the offensive Snorlax. I think max HP, max special defense. No, not max HP, max attack, max special defense. So I am offensive bulky Snorlax. Because Snorlax is actually a really solid Mon in OU, or not OU, UU, because it has pretty decent attack. It has pretty decent attack, because he is going to double out into the Scrotum Wash. Good play, because he can't get paralyzed, and I get to gauge and see if that thing is physically or specially defensive. Looks like it's physically defensive, judging by that damage. And I feel like a Will-O-Wisp is coming my way. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe he's gonna bluff the Willow and go for the Volt Switch. Either way, Goodra is the play to make right here, because if he Volt Switches, he could go back out into Florges, I suppose, and that would just give me a free switch back out into Binky Boy. Or if he does go for the Will-O-Wisp, it will benefit me, because Goodra is one of the only mods I have on my team that is expendable enough to get burned. So he does make the good play and goes for the Volt Switch. I couldn't risk. I wanted to predict that. I really did, but I couldn't risk it. And in comes back out Florges. I want to say Florges comes back out. Florges would give him the most offensive pressure. As he doesn't, he instead goes out into the Hitmonchan. I wonder why. I'm curious now. I'm gonna just Dragon Pulse, because I feel like Dragon Pulse will be doing a lot of damage. Ice Punch, I should be able to take that. Maybe. Wow. Okay. Never mind. Now I know why. That is obviously banded damage. That is banded damage. Or not. That's a Life Orb hit. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay. What Illuminati is this? This is my Choice Specs one. Okay. So we can go out into this thing. He is banded, but he also has that gooey, so I'm guaranteed to outspeed. I could go for the Flamethrower, but Flamethrower won't hit the Sharpedo, or the Swampert, or the Rotom Heat. Shadow Ball won't hit the Sharpedo, but Choice Spec. Nothing is really resistant to a Choice Spec Shadow Ball, as he is just going to sack off the Hitmonchan right here, which is a respectable play, because nothing really wants to switch in on the Shadow Ball. Especially since he doesn't know my item if I am Choice Scarfed Specs. Maybe I'm the sub Calm Mind variety. He doesn't know, so. And plus, all he knows is I'm Illuminati confirmed, so. Yeah. So far we're in a decent position. He can then bring in pretty much anything he wants to revenge kill me. I'm feeling like he'll bring in Sharpedo, just because Sharpedo resists pretty much is a solid counter to me, and he gets like a free Mega Evolution. He doesn't even get a Mega Evolution off, he just goes straight away for like a Waterfall or something, gets his speed boost up for free, and then gets in a position to sweep my entire team, which is not of the good. Definitely not of the good. Another option is to go out into Florges, just because Florges is bulky and can easily take Shadow Balls. Not sure how well it'll take Spec Shadow Balls, but it will definitely be able to take Shadow Balls rather nicely. He's not going to go out into Swampert, because I outspeed Swampert, and I can therefore OHKO it, especially at the range of HP that it's at with a Shadow Ball. And he's not going to go out in the Rotom Heat, because that thing will get to a KO and he can't really touch me. So he does make the correct play and goes out into Sharpedo. I do have my Blastoise, and therefore I'm going to go click Shadow Ball, because I feel like he's going to predict me to switch out and not go for the Protect, and I need damage off on the Sharpedo, because Sharpedo's frail, and Sharpedo also has the potential to sweep my entire team, which I do not want that to happen, as he doesn't even try and get up his speed boost. He's just going to go straight off at the bat for the Mega Evolution. That is risky. That is risky. I have to say I did not expect that. And he outspeeds me and kills me off the crunch. Fantastic. Fantastic. But anyways, I couldn't risk him staying in and getting speed boosts up, so I feel like that is a play I was forced to make. However, now what this allows me to do is it allows me to go out into my Blastoise, and I can now go for the Aura Sphere. But I feel like that's just a free switch out into Florges. I really feel like that's a free switch out into Florges. I really want to predict that. What does Binky Boy do to me? Binky Boy is like only useful for the Florges, which I also have Donphan for, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna predict him to double back out into his Florges as he does switch. Can I see the Florges? Ah, yee, making the plays, going out into the Binky Boy. And now this puts a lot of pressure on him to take more damage than he would like to with another Body Slam, because he knows that Rotom Heat takes about 25%. He's gonna throw up a Wish. Respectable play, definitely. I want to see how much a Body Slam does to a Florges. Not enough damage though. It does decent damage, I'm not complaining, but it's just not enough damage. If I was him, I would probably go out into, he's gonna go out into Rotom Heat. No, you go out into the Swampert to heal up instead. Interesting play. Very interesting play. I would have went out into the Rotom Heat because I feel like Rotom Heat would be more beneficial to heal up. But to each his own, I suppose. I feel like this thing can't really threaten me out. He's gonna go for an Earthquake. That does a lot of damage. Wow, that is not defensive at all. Okay, I feel like crying myself to sleep now. That was not a good play. I thought I'd take that a lot better than I did. You do not have Rocks up though, so that is a good thing. So I do feel like sacking off Binky Boy and then going out into my Mienshao, and then revenge killing this thing with a high jump kick. Coming right down to the wire. In fact. I don't really see a switch in to my Mienshao on his team. So definitely saving this thing and rapid spinning away the rocks was the correct play to make. Because he really doesn't have a switch in for Mienshao. I mean, his best switch in is Florges, and I don't know how well Florges will take a reckless, adamant, high jump kick stab, even if it's resist, because Florges doesn't have the greatest defense in the world. So long as I don't miss this incoming high jump kick, I'm pretty sure something dies. Because he has nothing on his team to outspeed me unless his Sharpedo carries Aqua Jet, which, since he didn't get his speed boost up, is a possibility that it would be carrying Aqua Jet, so that's something I might have to scout for. I'm pretty sure high jump kick either Okos or 2KOs everything on his team, so something dies here. Something dies. Like, at this point in time, something dies unless I miss. Because if he stays in, that Swampert's gonna die, which honestly I feel like staying in and sacking off a Swampert would be his best play. He could potentially switch out, go on to Rotom Heat, which might be able to take one high jump kick, but it won't be able to take two, and I will be able to outspeed it, unless it's... No, he's leftovers, so he's not even Scarfed, so that'll get 2KO'd. If he switches in Sharpedo, that thing's just gonna get straight OHKO'd. He could potentially go out into Florges, but again, I don't know how well it'll take a high jump kick, so he does make, again, what I would assume is the correct play by just sacking off Swampert right here. Now, what he does right here will define everything. If he goes out into the Sharpedo, that will tell me that he has Aqua Jet, which he doesn't do. He goes out into the Florges. Risky play, because I could be carrying Poison Jab, and if I carry Poison Jab, then that Florges would just die. But since he didn't bring it in, I assume he doesn't have it, and I want to just see how much a high jump kick does to the Florges. That does really good damage. He's going to Moonblast. That will be enough to knock me out, but it puts him in range of me KOing with Donphan. Or, actually, I feel like I just go out into my Blastoise and kill it off with a... Yeah, I'm modest. I'm max special attack. That's a Mega Launcher boosted a Water Pulse. That should definitely kill. That should definitely kill. Unless, like, absolute min damage comes in here. A play you could make would be to protect and get an extra 6% over. If you ran Kelks, I'm not sure if that would matter, because I feel like he might be put in the range where a protect might be able to make him live, which would be very unfortunate. But he doesn't. He just stays in, and it's time to see if this will kill or not, and it does. So that is very good. Now his best play, I think, is to go out into the Rotom Heat and click Thunderbolt, which he does do. But I'm at max HP. What's my last mon at? It is. Ooh. This is a predicament. Oh no, it's not. He just then switches up moves. Now is he gonna Thunderbolt and Volt Switch? I'm gonna say he's gonna Thunderbolt because he needs to get as much damage off of me as possible. But he Volt Switches. I get my prediction wrong. If I would have went with my gut, I mean, I didn't really know. I couldn't really judge him that well. I honestly thought he was gonna Thunderbolt, which is why I went for a Water Pulse. If I would have went with my gut and I would have clicked what is it? Aura Sphere, I would have won the game right there, but it didn't. I honestly think I lose right there. I think that was my choke right there. Yep, I think that lost me the game. Because I'm not sure if a Crunch will kill me or not, but it doesn't really matter because Rotom Heat just comes in and kills me off regardless. So that's definitely GG though. Strong Jaws at the range of HP that I'm at, that'll kill me off, yeah. And then even though I will be able to live probably one Crunch, or not even, no, not a Waterfall, not a Waterfall, yep, no. I lost, that's GG. Man, that was so close though. If I would have went with my gut and I would have Aura Sphered, I would have won the game, but honestly I thought he'd Thunderbolt because his only way to win was to, well, not really his only way to win, but obviously not his only way to win. And then he has Hydro Pump on top of that to hit my Donphan for the game. So that's going to be the 2-0 loss in my favor. Definitely a solid game. Go check him out. His channel can be down in the description below. So yeah, that's going to be the game. So rate, comment, sub, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.